Hi friends, thank you so much for being here. My name is Radka and I will be guiding you through another practice. If you can still hear, I was sick, so I'm slowly getting out of it. So I'm sorry that I haven't posted last week. There was no way I could do it. But I'm back, I feel better. Today practice is yoga flow that will help you to move from your mind to your body. I love flows like this when I'm stressed out, when I'm overthinking things. It just brings me back to my body, to my sensations, to a present moment. You can also use this class just for simply joy of movement. So if that sounds good, meet me on your mat. You might just need a water and 2 yoga blocks. See you there. Alright, so we'll start in cross-legged seated position. You can use a block or you can just sit down on the floor. I do like to sit on a block because it helps me to elevate my hips, take some pressure off of my lower back and my knees. And then you can have your palms down if you would like to ground yourself, which I would highly recommend. You can have one hand on top of your chest and the other on top of your belly if you would like to connect with yourself more. Or you can do whatever you like, whatever your heart desires. And let's just close your eyes. Start connecting with your breathing. Maybe do a few shoulder rolls or neck rolls if that feels guided. If you need to move a certain way to truly arrive to your body and to a stillness. And then we'll take just a few moments here to check in how you're doing physically, mentally, and emotionally. So using your inhale as a way of scanning your body from your head to toes. See if there's any tension, any soreness anywhere. And then if you find some sticky spot, you can use your exhale as a way of softening, releasing, letting go. Checking with your shoulders, your jaw, the space between your eyebrows, wrists, ankles, knees, lower back. Doing 2 more cycles of breath just to pay attention to your physical body. And then start moving towards your mind. How's your mind doing? Are you able to be on your mat, in your body, with your breath? Or are you having a hard time? And without any judgment, just bring yourself back to this present moment. And then how are you overall feeling this moment? We'll establish breath today. We'll inhale on count of 4 to your nose and exhale on count of 4 to your nose ideally. If you need to do it through your mouth, feel free to do it, but ideally you do want to breathe through your own nose. So open your mouth, release all the air out from your lungs, from your belly, and close your mouth. Inhale to your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. You can take a few more rounds just like that, or just come back to your natural rhythm of your breath. And just see if anything changed, anything happened within you. You can use this time to set intention for your practice. Maybe it could be just connecting with your body, connecting with your breath in the present moment, or it could be anything else. Why are you here right now? What are you trying to gain through this practice? Very nice. You can open your eyes if you like. You can have your eyes closed, up to you. On next inhale, reaching your arms out and up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, lower your arms down through the whole exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, slowly lower it down like a 4 counts. 1 more time. Inhale, reach. As you exhale, twist to the right, I'm mirroring you. So lowering your left hand on top of your right knee and right hand is behind you. Maybe look over your right shoulder. Try to not lean back or rounding your spine. Extending to the crown of your head. And twist from your belly. Next inhale, coming back to the center. Reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand on top of your left knee. Left hand behind you. And then you can look over your shoulder if you like. Full breaths here. Nice. Next inhale, coming back to the center, reaching your arms overhead. This time lowering your right hand down, reaching to your left arm, creating length, and then just leaning to the right side of the wall, to the right wall, finding your side body stretch. This might be more difficult on the block because the floor is a little bit farther away. For those who are not on the block, or even if you are, see if you can go onto your forearms without lifting your hip off of the block or the ground. So just be honest and make sure you're pulling that hip down. Push yourself away from the floor, coming back to the seated position, reaching the arms. On your inhale, and as you exhale, lowering your left hand down and then finding the side body stretch on the other side. Ideally matching your side expressions. This is actually stretch for me. So I'm removing the block. That feels better. Sometimes you need to try to find out what works. Beautiful. Next inhale, coming back to the center, reaching your arms overhead. This time creating 90 degree in your elbows, squeezing your shoulder blades together, spreading the chest apart, spreading them beautifully wide. And then as you exhale, pressing your palms, your elbows together, rounding your spine. See if you can press your elbows together. And then inhale, open yourself up. Exhale, round. 2 more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Last time. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, close. Beautiful. Lowering your hands down, maybe extend your legs. Give yourself a little bit of windshield wiper if you were sitting, if you are legs hurting from sitting like that. All right. And then we'll go into 90-90 stretch. So I'm mirroring you still at this point. So this is my right leg, this is my left leg. Your right leg's gonna be up front, your left leg's gonna be behind. So have your knee in line with your hip, knee in line with your when your heel, and the same goes here. So hip in line with your hip, and then knee in line with your hip, and knee in line with your knee. So if you're kind of falling over, you're not able to be seated here. If you have really hard time to do that, you can put a block or pillow underneath your glutes. That will help you, that will support you a bit. If you're able to sit like this, great. So from here, you just walk your hands forward in front of your right shin and then fall over. So using your hip flexor, using your heart, leading with your heart forward, try to not just bring your head down, but really try to reach with your crown of your head towards me, like you want to bump towards my head. We'll take a few breaths here. And keep extending those inhales and exhale just as we were doing. Inhale on count of 4, exhale on count of 4. See if you can keep at least that breath, or if you can go maybe even longer when it comes to exhales. One more breath cycle here. Very nice. Walking your hands back. We'll take a butterfly stretch between. So just pressing your feet together. And then you can bring your heels closer to your glutes if that feels comfortable. It's still early on, so make sure that you can handle it. And then interlace your fingertips, wrap your hands around your feet. On next inhale, see if you can pull your knees down towards the floor. And as you exhale, again, leading with your heart forward and then go down. And maybe here it just feels like it's too much. You can always slide your feet slightly forward to give you more space. And we are honoring ourselves, we are honoring our body, meaning our body wherever we are in every single moment of the practice. Very nice. Coming back up. You can extend your legs for a little bit if you need to shake them off. And then we'll set up for 90-90 on the other side. So this time your left leg is in front and your right leg is behind. Again, try to have your knee in line with your hip and with your ankle. The same goes for the back leg. And see how this side feels. Might be better, might be worse, and that's okay. And then once you're ready, start walking your hands in front of your left shin. And then once you are somewhere there, you can hang. You can also use a block to bring that floor closer to you if it feels like it's too much, yeah? In those deep breaths, make sure you're not holding your breath. Last cycle of breath. Beautiful. Slowly walking your hands back. Now you can extend your legs. I give you two options. You can do forward fold when your legs are together, or you can do wide-legged forward fold. So if you want to work on your inner thighs, you can walk your hands forward and chill here. If you want to work on your back leg, your hamstrings, then the forward fold is gonna be for you. You can pick whichever you like. Sometimes people like to reach their arms towards the ceiling first and then leaning forward like that. Others like to walk their hands next to their legs and go that direction. You can choose again whatever works for you. As long as you're not doing this and you are trying to use your hip flexors and your quads to move everything over forward, that's all that matters, stretching. If you want to stretch your calves as well in this, you can roll your toes towards your shin and that will do the magic. Alright, we'll be here for a few breaths. Last 2 cycles of breaths. Very, very nice. Slowly sit down, sweep the legs around, finding a tabletop. So onto your hands and your knees. Let's do a few circles around your wrists. So just shifting your weight around your wrist, creating a few circles one direction and then a few circles the other. If you want, you can move your fingertips towards your knees and then rock back and forward. You can do side to side. It's kind of playtime right now. See what your body needs and see if you can deliver. 2 more breaths. Very nice. From here, we'll take few cycles of cat and cow. So next inhale, drop your belly down, arch your back. Exhale, round your spine, push the floor away. And again, feel free to add on anything else that your heart desires, that your body is craving. Feel free to close your eyes and just see what you need. Nobody is looking at you, so allow yourself to lose yourself in the movement with your breath. Finish your last round, whatever you're doing. We'll mirror you again here. We'll go into a threaded needle, so root down to your right hand. On next inhale, reach your left arm towards the ceiling. Maybe pause if this feels nice. Then as you exhale, dive underneath your right armpit, lowering yourself down onto your left cheek. And then you can extend your right arm forward. Give you deep breaths here. Sliding your right hand underneath your shoulder, push the floor away. Inhale, twist, reach, pause, and come back into your neutral tabletop. We'll do exactly the same thing on the other side. Root down to your left hand. On the next inhale, twist, reach your right arm up and over. And as you exhale, dive under and matching side expressions. We'll reverse the movement, sliding your left hand under. Inhale, twist, reach, pause. Come back into your tabletop. If you have taken classes with me, you know I like to finish with melted heart or puppy pose. So knee in line with your hip. And then just walk your hands slightly forward till your forehead, chin or chest meets the floor. More you're sticking your bum towards the ceiling and pressing your chest towards the floor, more stretch you might be feeling. Just taking a few deep breaths here. Very nice. And then walk your hands back into your tabletop. Feel free to take a child's pose or any other variation you need right now. And we'll start with our first sequence. So this is a really, we'll go through 3 sequencing and then it will be just flow without any vinyasa. And then we'll flow it 2 times on each side. And it's literally just for you to keep flowing, keep moving, keeping in the present moment and creating that moving meditation. That's how I call it. All right. You might need 2 blocks, depends if you are tight or if you need it. Honestly, I don't necessarily think you need 2 blocks, but I don't know what are you at today with your body. I always have it just in case something surprised me. So, all right, this is the front of my yoga mat. That's the back. You're on my right side, and the window is the left side. There's a one movement I might have to mirror you just to show you at the beginning, so you can see it on visually. Besides that, I think everything is gonna be very self-explanatory. All right, so we'll actually start today in the tabletop. So make sure you're grounding yourself from your hands and your knees, and then kick your right leg back up. So sweeping your right leg back up, try to have your heel in line with your hip. And try to not arch around your spine, but try to have a neutral spine. One way you can check if your hips are leveled. And if you're already doing this, see if you can reach your left arm forward towards the front wall. So this is our spinal balance. Hold for one more inhale here. As you exhale, crunch underneath you and connect your knee to your elbow. And then inhale, extend. Let's do two more just like that. Exhale, crunch under. Inhale, extend. One more time. Exhale, crunch under. Inhale, extend. Next time we'll go into a gate pose. So stepping your right foot outside, so of your knee. So my arch of my right foot is in line with my left knee, and my left hand's gonna be in line with my left knee as well. So I'm in one line with my hand, knee, and my foot. This is something that I do want to show you. So this is how it looks. And then reaching your right arm on the top. We call this gate pose. Yeah. So this is how you will look, hopefully. All right. And here you can just push the foot down through the yoga mat or through the floor, and then reaching your right arm overhead. So creating length from your heel all the way towards your fingertips. Beautiful. All right. From here, push your weight into your left hand. Sweep your right leg forward, and then push the floor away, having your shoulders over your hips. And now maybe you will need the blocks. Frame your front foot, finding your half split. So if you feel tight, then I would highly recommend you the blocks. For those who are a little bit more flexible, you can walk your hands forward, pull yourself closer towards your front leg. We'll be here for a little bit, so feel free to point flex your toes, move around, see whatever else you need. The first sequence, when we're introducing, it's more of exploration, how your body feels in every single shape, and then where you have to stretch. So take the time for it. All right. And we'll finish our first sequence here. So you can sweep your right leg back into your tabletop. Maybe give us a little bit of a shimmy side to side, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So roll down to your hands onto your knees. Start sweeping your left leg back up, having your heel in line with your hip, and then just make sure again that you square here. And once you have that, start reaching your right hand forward and creating length from your fingertips towards your heel as much as you can. We'll do 3 crunches here. So next exhale, crunch under, connect your elbow to your knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. One more time, exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Your right hand goes out, your left foot goes out, finding your gate pose here. You might need to move around a little bit, depends how much space you have. And then sweeping your left arm up and overhead here. Again, gate pose, creating the length in your side body. We'll stay for one more breath. Very nice. Taking it to your half split. So sweeping your left leg forward towards the front wall. Bring your shoulders over your hips and then falling over your left leg. And if you were using blocks on that one side, make sure you're mirroring your side expressions. Yeah, no worry about the first sequence right now. Everything is just more of like, hey buddy, this is what we're doing today. Get ready. So again, a few more breaths here. Make sure you firm your inner thighs. So I'm pulling my left hip back and my right hip forward. Falling over my left leg. And then just playing around with the depth of the stretch. Beautiful. And then you can remove the blocks. Bring your hands inside of your left foot and then sliding and finding your tabletop. Feel free to sit down for a little bit. All right, so we'll do this again faster, more of a little bit faster, and then we'll just do the regular speed. When it comes to pacing in yoga, it really depends on the teacher, it depends on the style of the class, and it depends on you. Since you're at home, you have the liberty to really adapt to your speed. So if you want to go faster, you can go faster. If you want to go slower, you can go slower. The same goes in the regular classrooms. Yoga is about you and what you need, and you need to honor that. That's what yoga is. All right, so we'll do this again faster, and then we'll add on. So tabletop. Inhale, right leg back up and left arm forward. Exhale, crunch under. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower your hand, lower your foot down, finding your gate pose. Next, inhale, reaching your right arm up and over, finding your side body stretch. Taking your time here, bringing your right leg forward, pushing the floor away, and then falling over your right leg into your half split. We'll stay here for a breath. On next inhale, moving into your high crescent. So shift your weight forward, rebend your right knee, tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee off of the ground. Do whatever you need to do to feel really comfortable, and then when you're ready, reaching your arms up and overhead. So you want to have a deep bend in your right knee, knee in line with your ankle, pushing through the ball of your left foot, and then deep bend in your knee, front knee, and see if you can extend your left leg more. Pushing energy through your fingertips to make sure that you're not like here, hiding your ears. And we'll stay here for one more breath. Again, we're taking it a little bit slower. From here, take off into warrior three. So start shifting your weight into your right leg. And then lift your left leg off of the ground. And then see if you can create one line from your head to your heel. Taking a few deep breaths. Grounding yourself through the four corner of your right foot. Very, very nice. Next, inhale, drawing your left knee towards your chest, finding your one-legged mountain pose. Take your time, make sure you have the balance. Once you have it, pigeon pose, left ankle over your right knee, and then how low can you go? Take a few deep breaths. Getting familiar with the new shapes. Next, inhale, bring your left knee towards your chest. And then as you exhale, finding your revolve lunge. So slowly lean forward, stepping your left leg back into your runner's lunge, lowering your left hand down first, and then reaching your right arm towards the ceiling, a revolve lunge. So again, having your knee in line with your ankle, and then pushing your right hip back, left hip forward, firm your inner thighs. And then we'll take one more breath here. Beautiful. Lowering your right hand down, lowering your left knee down, finding your tabletop again. All right. Awesome. I'm sure you're doing great. We'll do the other side now. So tabletop. Inhale, left leg back up, right arm forward. So opposite leg, opposite arm. Exhale, crunch under, connect your elbow to your knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, gate pose. Right hand outside of your right knee, left foot outside of your right knee. Finding your beautiful gate pose. Inhale, reaching your left arm up and overhead. So pushing your weight into your right hand, find your half split. Bring your left heel in front of you, bring your shoulders over your hips, and then falling over your left leg. One cycle of breath here. Next, inhale, rebend your left knee, shifting your weight forward. Tuck your right toes under, lift your right knee off of the ground. Once you feel ready, stable here, inhale, reaching your arms up and overhead, high crescent. Bring your ribs in, make sure you're not arching your back here. One more breath. All right, next inhale, take off into your warrior three. So leaning forward, maybe bring your hands in front of your heart if you did it. And then lift your right leg off of the ground. Again, fighting here, squaring your hips, having your shoulder blades in line with your hip and your heel. You can flex upon your toes. It's kind of individual, up to you. And then see if you can work on that knee and extend. I can today, but that will be usually something that I will be working on. Alrighty. Next inhale. Right knee towards your chest, finding your balance. Once you have it, pigeon pose. Right ankle over your left knee. And then see how low can you go without losing your balance here. Next inhale, right knee towards your chest. Lean forward, slowly kick your right leg back, land. And then lowering your right knee down, right foot down, oh my god, right hand down, that's your hand. And then reach your left arm up and overhead. Keep twisting, keep holding the shape. Then lower your left hand down, lower your right knee down, finding your tabletop or sit down onto your heels. Great job. All right, so we do have one more sequence to go to add on and finish. So if you need water, have a water. I'm definitely feeling, I get tired easily still since I'm on low energy after being sick. So if you don't need those breaks, you can just just make it forward it. But I do need a little bit of a moment here. Okay, so we start slowly getting into that speed I want to be in. And then we'll add on. And then we'll do the other side, take a break, and then we'll run it 2 times without any breaks, just 2 times each side. Alrighty, so tabletop. Inhale, right leg back up, left arm forward. Exhale, crunch under. Inhale, extension. Exhale, gate pose. Inhale, reaching your right arm up and overhead. Exhale, finding your half split. Inhale, bring your shoulders over your hips and then fall over and deep into your exhale. Next, inhale, shift forward into your high crescent. Lifting your left knee off of the ground, reaching your arms overhead. Next, inhale, take off into warrior 3. We'll stay here for a moment or two, finding that balance. Bring your left knee towards your chest. Stay. Finding your pigeon, left ankle over your right knee, and then see how low can you go. Inhale, bring your left knee towards your chest. And then on your exhale, finding your revolve lunge. So stepping your left leg back, root down to your left arm. And then next inhale, reaching the right arm up and overhead. Beautiful. All right. From here, strong core. Pulling your right arm towards the back wall and left arm towards the front wall. So bring your shoulders over your hips, finding your open arm twist here. I know, this is hard. And hold. Think about like you want to spread your hands apart from each other. Next, inhale, reaching your left arm up and over into a gentle back bend. And then as you exhale, warrior 2. So spinning your back heel down, opening the arms to either side. Feel free to go a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Next, inhale, reverse warrior, flip the right palm. And then high-fiving the back wall. Extending your right knee. And then opening your left toes out, finding your transverse lunge. So lowering yourself down towards your left heel. Maybe lift your heel off of the ground if that is more accessible for you. And then you just frame your left foot. Spin all 10 toes forward. Lowering your right knee down. And finding yourself in the tabletop. And we are on the other side. So that's it. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. take a quick break, and then we'll flow it 2 more times on each side. Hopefully you like it. All right, tabletop. Inhale, left leg back up, right arm forward. Exhale, crunch under. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right hand outside of your right knee, left leg outside of your right knee, and then reach your left arm up and overhead. Gate pose. Shifting your weight into your right hand, sliding your left leg in front of you. You can bring your shoulders over your hips and then fall over your left leg. Next, inhale, rebend your left knee, tuck your toes under, and finding your high crescent here. Take an exhale to sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, take up into your warrior 3. We haven't seen each other for a while, huh? I know. Inhale, right knee towards your chest. Exhale, pigeon. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, finding your way to your revolve line. So start leaning forward, kicking your right leg back, lowering your right hand down. Next, inhale, reaching your left arm up and overhead. All right, take a 1 exhale just for a break. On next inhale, you're pulling your left arm back, right arm forward, open arm twist. Yes, good job. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching your right arm up and over. And then exhale, warrior 2, spin your back heel down, heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. And then opening the arms to either side. Shoulder over your hips. And then look over your second finger. Inhale, reverse warrior, flip the palm, finding your side body stretch. And then extend your front leg. And then opening your right toes out. And then lowering your hip down in line with your knee or all the way down towards your heel. So good. And then you can spin all 10 toes towards the front wall, lowering your left knee down, like you're in a low lunge. And then just sliding your right leg back into your tabletop, and then maybe that's where we start again. All right, so hopefully this is clear to you. We'll do this 2 times, so we'll be circling around the map. Have fun with it. If something doesn't feel good or you feel like you want to add on something or take off, your practice. Making it all your own. That's what this is all about. Finding your own voice, finding your own expression in it. Yeah, make it feel good for you. All right. So grab water if you need it. And I will try to go 1 breath, 1 movement. Some of the transitions are a little bit trickier, so I know how my students move towards it. That's why some of the transition I'm slowing down, just because I don't know who is on the other side. But if you know how to, you can go faster. If you don't, slow it down. Yeah. All right, let's have fun. You can always have a playlist from my Spotify as well, which I can attach to the show notes, so you can choose one of those playlists, so you can have a music playing behind. All right, let's go. Tabletop. Inhale, right leg back up, left arm forward. Exhale, crunch under, connect. Inhale, extension. Exhale, gate pose. Reach the arm up and overhead, your right arm. And then slowly finding your half split. Exhale, fall deeper. Inhale, rebend your right leg. Take your time here. Finding your high crescent, reaching the arms up and overhead. Take an exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, take off into warrior 3. Take off. Lift your left leg off of the ground. Finding your balance here. Next, inhale, left knee towards your chest. Exhale, pigeon pose, ankle over your knee, and then deep bend of your right knee. Inhale, right knee towards your chest. Exhale, lean forward, step your left foot back. Finding your revolve one, so reaching your right arm up and over on your next inhale. Stay for exhale. Inhale, reaching your right arm back, left arm forward, open arm twist, strong core. Inhale, left arm up and overhead. Exhale, warrior two, open to either side. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extend your front knee. Opening the toes out, finding your transverse lunge here. Staying for a breath. Bring your hands down, framing your front foot, and then shifting towards the back wall, finding your tabletop here. Inhale, left leg back up, right arm forward. Exhale, crunch under. Inhale, extend. Exhale, gate pose. Inhale, left arm overhead. Exhale, half split. Take a breath here. Next, inhale, rebend your left knee, finding your high crescent. Reaching your arms overhead. Stay for exhale. Inhale, take off to your warrior three. Lean forward, kick your right leg back up. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching your right knee towards your chest. Exhale, pigeon pose, ankle over your knee. Inhale, knee to your chest. Exhale, revolve lunge, lean forward. Then your right leg back down. Lower your right hand down, and then next inhale, reach your left arm up and overhead. Inhale, open arm twist. I fucked up. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, reaching your right arm up and overhead. Exhale, spin your back heel down, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Extend your front leg. And then transverse lunge towards your right. Beautiful. Frame your right foot. Lowering your left knee down. Spin your back right knee to your tabletop. One more round. Inhale, right leg back up, left arm forward. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extension. Exhale, gate pose, reaching your right arm up and overhead. Find your half split, fall over. Take your one cycle of breath here. Next, inhale, rebend your right knee, tuck your toes under, high crescent. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, warrior three, lift your left leg off of the ground. Next, inhale, left knee towards your chest. Exhale, pigeon. Inhale, left knee towards your chest. Exhale, step back. Setting up for revolve lunge, reaching your right arm towards the ceiling. Stay for exhale. Okay. Exhale, open arm twist. Pulling your right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, left arm back up. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, reverse warrior two. Extend your front knee. Exhale, transverse lunge. Stay for a breath. Frame your front foot, spin around, lowering your left knee down first, and then right leg follows. Opposite. Oh my God. You got the gist. Last round. All right, left leg back up, right arm forward. Exhale, crunch under. Inhale, extend. Exhale, gate pose. Inhale, reaching your left arm up and over. Finding your half split. Exhale, fall over. Inhale, rebend your left knee, finding your high crescent, reaching your arms overhead. Stay for exhale. Inhale, warrior three. And then bring your right knee towards your chest. Exhale, pigeon. Inhale, knee to your chest. Exhale, lean forward, step your right leg back. And inhale, reaching your left arm up and overhead. Next, exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, revolve lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior two. Extend your front knee. And then open your right toes, lower yourself down. Stay here for breath. And then bring your front foot, spin around, and find yourself in a tabletop. And you can sit down. Great job. And that's it. Hopefully you feel a little bit more sweaty. You feel a little bit more in your body. I feel good. I hope you feel good too. All right, sometimes it takes just this to move from your mind to your body. Be with your breath. Even though sometimes your yoga teacher mess it up, it's all good. Alrighty. So a few announcements here. I will be starting Chakra Challenge in a few weeks. So make sure that you subscribe if you are into it. So we'll be talking about what chakras are and then we'll apply it to yoga class. We'll be working each week on different chakras from root chakra to our crown. I also have a podcast where I'm going to be talking about it in more detail. So if you're really interested. So there's going to be a podcast episode, yoga video, and then I also will be doing PDF on it as well. So make sure you subscribe, like the videos, so we can see each other more often. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you like the class. Till we see each other again. Ciao.